Can you guys hear me? Am I live? I think I am. I'm gonna go ahead and hold up a second. Okay, I'm back. Now, there is a lot of storms right now in USA, like there always is. We do have some like supercell storms down here in Florida right now, which are they kind of just popped up just here recently. This one over here was warned for a little bit. It actually did have some good rotation in it, but it's moved out to sea, so we can get a better velocity angle on this. So yeah, it kind of had some rotation right here, but that's kind of weakened. And then there kind of was a rotating storm over here in Fort Myers, but that one's also kind of weakened. So, but the main focus today is this winter storm up here in the Ohio Valley. I'm gonna go switch over to winter. So yeah, you can see the storm right here. So right here, this is mostly ice. And then this is like snow. Like the entire area of Tennessee has been coated with snow over the last 2 days. I mean, you can see here. So there's even a chaser out there right now, Brandon Kopic. So it's pretty crazy, and this whole snow system's really just moved this way, and it's even projected to move up into New England by tomorrow around lunchtime. So that's pretty interesting. Up in the top right, I have a key. That's gonna be for more like severe weather streams. This is more of a winter weather stream. So I might make a key for that. I don't have my winter weather stuff on right now because it just blocks the whole screen. So yeah. But it's like crazy because it's just completely missing North Carolina. Like it's like nice and normal here in North Carolina, but if you go like 100 miles to the northwest, it's coated in snow. So yeah, we're also predicting a storm that is going to be similar to this one, coming from the west again. If take a look at the HRRR model. So this is cold air right here, and it's kind of just like dipped down like this. Warm air right here is like this. Normally it's like that. So we're probably going to see that again on Thursday, Friday, maybe even into Saturday of next week. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. I'm going to head back over to the other model, see some of this winter storm. But yeah, the spot with the most precipitation is, let me go ahead and check this real quick. So this is the precipitation total for the next couple days, and you can see a lot of it's in the East Coast, and that's from this storm that's like been like there's a bunch of storms moving across the bottom right here and just shooting up into the into the west part of the Atlantic Ocean, so that's pretty interesting. But you can see the amount of snow that's right here. That's like 90% of that is snow. And this is what I'm talking about right here. So this is the 3-day forecast. So on the 18th, which is about Thursday, you can see there is another round of snow that's going to be right here. So that's interesting. And then it's moving back up into New England. So yeah, this is the 7-day total, which is the week total. But it is going to get very cold in Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho over the next week. I know like 2 days ago the wind chill was up to negative 70 up there. So it's getting pretty cold up there. Let's take a look at this Florida storm. Switch over to that to the single satellite radar. So yeah, there's still a little bit of forceful wind in this direction, but that's not really too bad. If this red right here was lighter and more red, then we should probably be worried in that situation, but pretty good right now. And yeah, back to this one down here in Fort Myers. So I'm assuming the main part of that storm would be like right here. So we'll just take a look at the velocity. So yeah, if this does hook in right here, there could be a possibility for a tornado right there, but it's not likely. Snowfall estimates? Sorry, I just now looked at chat. We could probably see... I'm gonna turn off the winter stuff again. So I'd say in this circled area right here. Wait, no, I already did that wrong. This area is probably gonna get like 3 to 5 inches of snow, and then I'd say all of Tennessee 3 to 8 inches. And I know I haven't talked about this much, and this was more yesterday and last night up here in Buffalo. There was a, like Buffalo and then all the way up to Watertown, there was a lake effect snowstorm, and there was up to 3 feet of snow. So that was pretty interesting. I would have gone live yesterday, but I didn't verify my live, so it like made me wait 24 hours. Wish there was more cameras. So yeah, it really is coming down out there in Tennessee still. That's not a very good camera. That one's down. Just gonna leave Brandon Koplik up here. It's a good spot. Right over top of the... just put him right under that. It's too much though. Bottom. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, just a big winter storm in general coming across the... So now, I did see there is going to be a little bit of ice in Oklahoma following into tonight and into tomorrow, is what they're saying. And it would make sense, too. But it's pretty interesting. Oklahoma's weather is crazy. It's a beautiful sunset. But let's go over here to Radar Scope real quick and take a look at this Florida storm. So I already have a Orlando. So yeah, it's pretty much the same. So yeah, it was about right here is where the main area of rotation is, but it's kind of over the water at this point, so it's not too much to worry about. I'm just kind of surprised about this ice down here in Louisiana. They weren't calling for ice that far down, but they're saying that there could be up to like a third of a hundredth of an inch of ice down here, which is kind of crazy. Daytona? Well, there's not really anything in Daytona right now. There's stuff in Stewart, I think is how you say it, and Fort Myers. Go back to single satellite. So yeah, this part of the storm is got some high winds. Again, if there's anything, like if this intensifies, and you'll be able to see by the gray turning to more red on the outer bands right here, and this green will turn more light green, like, ish, then we probably should start getting word in Daytona, not Daytona, Florida. I'm just gonna call it Florida. So yeah, it's just windy. Go back to MRS, MRMS. Cannot speak today. So it looks like they did get a little bit of snow, but mainly it's in Tennessee and Kentucky and Southwest Virginia. What the heck? What was that? Yeah. It's a lot of snow. Snow. Nope, not snow. Dang it. Ice. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy how that whole line is just kind of going all the way down. Just all ice. Maryland's getting a lot of snow right now. I wonder how much they're gonna get. I didn't never look at that. That's a decent amount. I mean, it's not too much, but it's a decent amount. But yeah, like I was saying, this area right here in Texas is gonna get really cold compared to Texas. We will have a break in this around like Wednesday. It'll probably have like not really any cold air at all. I mean, besides like the East Coast, like right here. it'll be a little bit colder than average, but everywhere else is basically, besides, like I said, up here, it'll be normal, but that's going to change Thursday. Yeah, I think the storm in Florida is pretty much kind of got really disorganized. I think it's pretty much heading out. Switch back over to reflectivity. So yeah. Thursday there's gonna be a another storm sort of like this. It's not gonna be like this storm wasn't really a blizzard, it's just a winter storm. Like, it doesn't have blizzard conditions. It's gonna be kind of the same way. There will be more, just lots of snow coming again on Thursday for probably the same area. It's probably gonna be more west this time, so like right here. That's what it's showing. Now that is like 72 hours away. So it could very much change by then. I'm still thinking that it's going to be still more like right here again. I don't think it's going to be as north as it was last time. But it's basically the same situation. This giant cold air mass is going to come down again on the U.S. like this one is. This whole thing. Let's check back in over here with brand new topic. Don't be loud. Okay, that's loud. You guys couldn't hear it, but that is loud.
Kidding me? Better not. Hopefully it's just dark in there.
But yeah. The roads are very, very bad right now in Tennessee and Kentucky. Would not advise traveling at all. Only if you have to. And if you do have to, take it slow because it is very slick out there. Especially if the roads are not treated. You can just see how big of a change it is right here in temperature. Like, it is cold. Like, almost 0 in northern Missouri. 2 degrees in Kansas. Man, Kansas is getting more snow than I thought. I did not think they would get that snow. And then don't even get me started on the temperature all the way up in Wisconsin. Yeah, it's just crazy. They don't have one in Montana, but it is like In the black circled area, it's straight up gonna be like -20 without a wind chill. I came on a little late to this storm. The peak of this storm today was at like 1. And you can see there's only one chaser out right now. There was like 3 or 4 earlier today. But this storm will like kind of try to intensify itself again on its way up to New England, like this way. And it's gonna get a little bit stronger in New Jersey and New York and Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island, and southern Vermont, and Connecticut. But they're probably gonna see the same amount of snow we are. It's just like this storm is like getting weaker as we speak. And like by that time normally they would only be getting like 2 inches. But they're gonna get a little bit more. And by like lunchtime tomorrow, it should be out of our hair. Still probably gonna be in Maine though, because Maine catches the tail end of all the snowstorms. It's 17 in Texas. We probably are going to be seeing a severe weather event on like the 23rd. That is a while away. But the European model is showing a major cold blast that's going to be coming down from Canada. So it's going to be like band of warm air right here. Cold blast punching through the warm air. The warm air goes like this, and the cold blast right here, right into Dixie Alley right here. So, there could be a potential for severe weather then. Again, that's 8 days away, so most likely there won't be. But I wouldn't rule out any severe weather. So, that is covered. So it's not really... The snow is letting out... What the heck? What's going on here? But the snow is letting up the more north you go. So like right here, I think the snow is kind of like stopping a little bit. It's not snowing like anywhere up here. I've been looking at the live cams, and it's been looking like it's just been kind of slowing down up there. So, that... I actually haven't been checking on Missouri and Illinois' part of this. Ohio and Indiana, y'all are not getting any snow. It's kind of tough. Like Illinois and Missouri and Iowa and Wisconsin and Michigan, y'all are getting all the snow. Poor Indiana. Can't get any of it. Yeah, -5 is crazy. What is happening with this menu? I don't know why it does that. In the meantime, though, we are going to talk about this real quick. So this right here is the key at the top right of my screen, and it's got really everything you need to know up there. So the purple polygons are tornado warnings, and the red, like, counties, I'll show you guys real quick. Counties will be outlined in red. So my counties are outlined in cyan. You can kind of see them. So, like, there's one here, like that. Those will be red for a tornado watch. And same thing for a severe thunderstorm warning. I don't really have anything else up there. I might add flooding to it. I also might make a winter one. And then a PDS, a particularly dangerous situation, and a tornado emergency is what that is, basically. So those we will probably be utilizing more in February, March, April, and May into September and December. Because for some reason, December's a really active tornado month. Don't ask me, I just work here. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do winter storm alerts, probably between streams, between now and the next band maybe, and mainly because we're thinking that there's gonna be a lot more snow activity going into February. I'd also I'm gonna try to go to live when the eclipse happens. Like, I don't want all these streams to be about severe weather. I'd like to stream the solar eclipse or lunar eclipse. I forget which one it is this year. So you can kind of see this right here, pink, purple, and light red, is the cold. This color is like normal temperature, and by Thursday, this whole area should be yellow, orange, and red, which is normal. But by Thursday evening or Friday morning, it's gonna look exactly the same as it does today. So I'm looking at the temperature model right now, and it's looking like tomorrow morning we're gonna get -3, normal temperature -3 up in Montana and the Dakotas, and then it's gonna drop down into the Iowa area right here around Thursday. Oh, sorry, not Thursday, Tuesday. Wednesday morning, we're looking at a very cold morning across almost the whole East Coast, like right here. This whole area is going to be like under 10 degrees. So yeah, it is snowing in New York, which is probably beautiful, but they don't have a camera up there. But like I said, so this part, New York, you're probably going to get out of this storm about tomorrow around 11 p.m. p.m. a.m. It's not my day. Alright, so I'm looking at the total snowfall model on my other monitor, and it's looking like, I gotta go a little more. Okay, it's looking like this area right here is gonna have about 2 to 4 inches of snow. Maybe even, it's not a very good circle, like this area. But Maine, you're gonna get like 7 inches of snow. And then all the way up north of Michigan and Canada, about 21 inches of snow. That's crazy. Western New York gets a ton of snow? Yeah, they do. I don't think they're gonna get much in this one though. 3 to 4 inches. So not too much. But yeah, the sweet spot for snow is like right here. 20 inches. That's crazy. I'm guessing Radar Omega's headquarters is in Tennessee. Because they just have all the cameras in Tennessee. Let's take a look at Brandon Coppers. It's very loud. I'm gonna check back in on these Florida storms. Yeah, so this is basically exited Florida. It's just in the water now. So it does have a little bit of windy right here. There's not enough red, but if this was like that, so this wind is blowing, let's say this wind is blowing in this direction, and the red wind is blowing this direction. So then you have this wind blowing here and this wind blowing here. And these two winds do not like each other. And the green chases the red, so they start rotating. And then that forms a supercell, that forms a wall cloud, that forms a tornado. And that is why velocity is so helpful. You can see the wind. Let's take a look over here at Fort Myers. So yeah, basically the same. So yeah, I think the storms down in Florida are pretty much done. Y'all should just get some little rain showers. Why are they issuing flood warnings? Is that a lake? Oh. But it's not even got any, there's not even a storm. Man, they really just got the whole East Coast. So there is, I don't think, too many. Take a look at the storm weather outlooks. So nothing tomorrow. There is a chance of weather, but that's every single day in Florida. That's just your average day. And nothing the next day. Obviously no tornadoes. No wind. No hail. But if we go to the 8-day. Okay, they haven't issued anything yet. Let's take a look at the winter though. So, man, they just really didn't want to issue anything in this area. It's kind of weird. They issued all these up here. That was probably yesterday now. Never mind. This is today, right? Yeah. So, the ice. I don't even have any ice. What stuff? Oh shoot! They're really gonna get a lot of snow up there in northern Idaho, western Montana. Sheesh, same with Washington State. So yeah, probably gonna see the most snow and ice and rain in Tennessee and North Mississippi and part of northern Alabama tomorrow and today. One hour. Kinda crazy. Change back over here, taking a look at this Florida storm. Oh yeah, it's about the same. I mean, there could be some once the storm gets more out this way. There might be a water spout, but it would not be in any danger of any place. It would just be in the middle of the ocean, and if it would just touch down and then move away. No, it would just fizzle out. I might wrap this one up here. I was just kind of wanting to get on and talk about the Florida storm and this winter storm. But, I wanted to go live to test my stuff and just to report on this stuff because I haven't made a short today. But I'll either make a short tomorrow or I'll go live tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna go live. There's not gonna really be anything. I might go live Thursday and Friday, and maybe Tuesday next week. Next week. Tuesday or Monday next week, because that's when we're calling for some severe weather. But I'll probably post shorts about it and keep you guys updated. But yeah, I'm gonna head out on this one, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.